Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is still Real Life with LADYJ, where we discuss life realities, talk about life and everything that has to do with everyday living. Now, still talking about the advantages of mind. But first of all, let me wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and wish you all the best. So, the advantages of mind, looking at the age advantage, the mental advantage, and the grace advantage. And I talked about the age advantage, which has to do with our physical abilities and everything that has to do with the physical being of the individual last week. And for this week's edition, I want to talk about the mental and the grace advantage, which has to do with the soul and the spiritual aspect of mind. So, the mental advantage has to do with the mind activities, things that have to do with the human mind, how creative you are, like your wills, your strength, like your sense of reasoning, how logical you are, everything that has to do with the mind activities, that has to do with the mental advantage. Now, when you have a mental advantage, it means you're knowledgeable, it means you're highly creative, it means you have this ability of being exceptional through the way you think, through the way you relate with people, through the way you handle issues, through the way you get problems solved, and all those kind of things. So it's not everybody that can think through a situation. So how ideas will just spring forth from you. All of those have to do with a mental advantage. And what you know actually makes you stand out, because whatever you know gives you an advantage over another person that does not know that thing. So people would want to even pay for your service based on what you know. So the mental advantage is actually very, very important. The mental advantage is very, very important. It's something that we should actually strive to equip ourselves. Equipping yourself mentally is very, very essential, because as you grow, you have to grow in mind. As you grow, you have to get knowledgeable about so many things. Even the career path you have chosen to venture in, you have to be knowledgeable in it for you to stand out. Yes. So the mental advantage is something that we should not joke with. It's something that we should not joke with, because if you have a mental advantage and you leverage on it, you are definitely going to be exceptional among your peers. Now, what about the grace advantage? Now, this advantage is the advantage that is very, 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 very important. In fact, I see it as the best advantage one can ever have, because it is a spiritual advantage, and the spiritual supersedes the physical. So, what carries you? It's just a simple question to explain the grace advantage. What carries you as an individual? Spiritually, what carries you? So, what carries an individual spiritually actually tells how the person's spiritual advantage will be, or the grace advantage will be. So when you talk about the mental advantage and then linking it up with the spiritual advantage, you discover that the both of them actually have a connection. Because whether you like it or not, a man with a strong grace advantage can never be a mediocre. There is no man with a strong grace advantage that is a mediocre, because of what is carrying his spirit. Because the spiritual supersedes the physical. So when you have a strong spiritual backup, it rubs off on every other thing you do. So sometimes you see people carrying out different kind of things, and you'll be like, this person doesn't even look like this and it's so powerful. It is because of the spirit influencing that person. So a man with a very strong grace advantage can never be small in life. It is not possible. So you see the grace advantage is the most important advantage of all. When you have a strong grace advantage, you have a very, very strong advantage. A very, very strong advantage. How do you build your mental advantage? You engage in mind activities. Now, how do you build your mental advantage? How do you build a very how do you grow your mental capacity so you can have a strong mental advantage? It is by engaging in things that improves your mental ability. Sometimes play games like chess, like scramble. Play games that actually make you to think. Engage your mind in critical things. Be logical. Always read. Go for knowledge. It's very, very important. How do you get equipped spiritually? I do God. So I cannot talk about any other thing except God. So God is the main factor. For me, God is the main factor. So I do God and I talk God. So I believe the advantage of the Holy Spirit is the best advantage anybody can have in respect to grace advantage. So just go for God. Go for God. Go for God again and go for God again, because it's the best advantage one can have. So the grace advantage can actually take you places. It can take you to places and you will never regret it if you go for the grace advantage. And it will actually rub off on your mental ability and also rub off, because when you have a very strong grace advantage and a strong mental advantage, your age has nothing. In fact, people you are even younger than, they will be respecting you. Why? Because of your strong mental and your strong grace advantage. So the mental advantage, the grace advantage, they are the most essential advantage a man can have and leverage on, that can take the man to places and can make the man outstanding. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to also turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is dropped on this channel or any other content. Stay blessed and God bless you. Merry Christmas and enjoy your week. Happy New Year in advance.